$100 million in just over 2 years of work. Post-wildfire flooding mitigation from the pipeline fire has finally been completed outside of Flagstaff. Rushing water full of debris filled neighborhoods below the burn scar of the pipeline fire in 2022, destroying all 9 flood corridors, barriers that were intended to protect homes. Lucinda Andriani with the Flood Control District says flooding fears have impacted families in this area for years.
Many of them do not sleep at night because we have rainfall events. They've had flooding at night, and that is particularly upsetting to children and adults.
In 2023, Coconino County got funding to rebuild all 9 corridors, better than ever.
The overall investment to date has been about $100 million.
Floodwater will flow from the forest into reconstructed channels that move it into miles of 10-foot tall pipes and finally into detention basins. The majority of the work has been focused on forest land, cleaning burnt trees and debris from the fire.
So it's a system. If we don't reduce down that sediment, it won't function.
Friday, they completed the 9th watershed. Andriani says people will be able to sleep better at night, knowing the work to protect them is now done.
There is a tremendous relief to everyone. A lot less anxiety this year.
Reporting in Flagstaff, Carroll for Arizona's Family.